friends, how you doing today? I am doing well. I have two pickups that I want to talk about, and it's a little quick video for you. But I want you to do me a favor. Listen, hit the like button if you like what you see, because that helps me out, and then hit the subscribe button, because that, I don't even know if that helps me out, but I love when I see my subscribers go up. Okay, I don't like when they go down. I like when they go up. You know, and I usually check my thing constantly to see if they're going up, because I'm like, yeah, somebody's watching I wasn't watching before. And if they stay the same, I'm like, people are still watching. And I can tell by the likes, and I can tell by the views, and I can tell by the subscribers. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll be on our way. I got two pickups that I made. I want to talk about them. First one is a movie called Elvira's Haunted Hill. Now, I have this on DVD. It also stars, let me see if I can get this right. Yeah, let me make sure. Here we go. Richard O'Brien, which is one of my absolute favorite Rocky Horror Picture Show. He plays Riff Raff.
Hello.
You know, and he's in this movie, and it's an Elvira movie. I own everything by Elvira, so I had to get this. Now, have I watched everything? I think the Elvira collection of movies is a pile of cheesy stuff. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, there's a few of them. I know that she did Night of the Living Dead, but I buy them for her. I buy them to watch her and her banter and her comedy and her. That's why I buy them. So she did two of these movies. She did the Elvira Mistress of the Dark movie. She did this movie where she like stars in it. She's in it from beginning to end. So I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot. Now I have it on DVD. I have not watched it yet. I was waiting for a Blu-ray to come out, and for some reason, Scream Factory decided that this was the one I just bought recently. Well, not recently, the Mistress of the Dark one, which I also think was either an Arrow, might have been an Arrow release, and that was great. This does come with special features. We got a new restoration 4K scan. We got an introduction by Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. We have audio commentaries, which I'll probably never watch. Interview with the actors, making a featurette, Transylvania a bus featurette, and outtakes, and a photo gallery. So you get a ton of stuff on here, like you would think you would get from Scream Factory, and it's Elvira. If you are a horror collector or a horror fan, you have to have some kind of Elvira stuff in your collection. It's just a must. The woman is timeless. I mean, I don't remember her ever looking any different than she's ever looked. I mean, she may not even be human. I'm at a point right now in my life where I'm thinking that Elvira might be if it's pure evil, or maybe she's walked this earth longer than regular man. I don't know, but she doesn't seem to change. She doesn't seem to age. She doesn't seem to change, and I got no complaints about that, because I think she's great. I think she's wicked funny. She's always been funny, and even when she takes the makeup off and she looks like the regular, Elvira without the makeup, I still think she's funny. I've seen interviews, watch a lot of stuff. I think she's great, so I will buy anything. Well, let me get this straight. I have a couple of figures. Okay, I would love to get like a real nice looking Elvira figure, like one that looks exactly like Elvira. Or maybe one day they'll have a life-size animatronic, like they have with the Freddys and Jasons or whatever of Elvira. That I'd be all over that. I'd buy that. Yeah, so I put it in my basement there. Little miswording there. I think it would be great. If you are a horror collector, you gotta have some kind of Elvira, something in your collection. She's just part of horror history, and I think she will probably live longer than me and everybody else I know, because I don't think she's human. I think that's my theory. That's my theory on Elvira. I mean, you can tell me if I'm wrong. She's timeless, absolutely timeless. It's like Marilyn Monroe. I mean, if Marilyn Monroe passed away, but you still picture Marilyn Monroe as Marilyn Monroe. She never changes. Like every T-shirt you see, every photo you see, every movie you see, she looked exactly the same. Elvira is the same exact way. If I'm wrong, comment. So Elvira's Haunted Hills Collector's Edition is now available from Scream Factory, and I cannot wait to see that. This next pickup, this video may go a little bit longer than I thought it was going to go, so hey, that's good.
I want to break free.
See what I'm going here. Next movie is a movie that is gone out of print. It is, let me make sure, it's a Kino title, and I wasn't going to buy it. I wasn't going to buy it. I was like, I'm not going to stick my money into this thing, but then I started seeing the prices going up, and I'm like, originally this thing was released on a split DVD of Motel Hell and this movie right here. The movie's called Deranged, okay? And it's a movie from 1974. It's in color. It's 82 minutes long. It stars to okay. Now I don't. Does it have the star's name over here? It says Robert Blossom. Is that him? Robert Blossom. He's the guy, the deranged guy. Confessions of a necrophilia, whatever. Slash Silence of the Lambs. It's supposedly is based on true stories of Ed Gaines, and then we have it was inspired Psycho, inspired Texas Chainsaw Massacre, inspired Silence of the Lambs. So inspired all of my probably favorite horror movies. And I own this, and I've watched this. I have it on a 2-pack. It was Motel Hell and Deranged, and it was on DVD. And I was like, should I buy the Blu-ray? Is it really that good for me to buy the Blu-ray? Now the guy in it, I want to say this guy Robert Blossom. I'm guessing that's him. I believe he was from the Clint Eastwood movie Escape from Alcatraz. I believe he's the doc, the guy that cuts off his fingers, whatever.
Painting's all I have. I'm sorry, Doc.
I absolutely love that movie. Love that movie. But his acting in this thing, if that's him, I hope that's him, was awesome. I mean, it was so good. And this was like straight up like you're right. They're right when they were on the back of this. It was like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was like I'm pretty sure it was like set in Wisconsin. And it had a lot to do with like mostly based on Ed Gaines, who was trying to rebuild a woman out of different body parts of different women or whatever, and he's chopping them all up, and I'm pretty sure he was trying to rebuild his mother. So I think that's where we get in the whole Psycho / Texas Chainsaw Massacre / Ed Gaines type thing from. It says, let me see, screenplay. It just doesn't tell you. It doesn't give you a lot of information about this thing. It just said inspire these things. It's haunting storytelling, which chronicles the exploits of a rural necrophiliac and murderer. So brace yourself for a classic horror story that's guaranteed to make you bite your nails. I watched it. It was unsettling. It was I put up there with the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was a Texas Chainsaw Massacre unsettling feeling of the original, because it's filmed very raw. But what I'm hoping is that the Blu-ray doesn't take away what I saw on the DVD, because I think with the little specks and spots and everything like that, I might have given it a little bit of extra something. This one is unrated. I don't know if the DVD was unrated, but it has audio commentaries by the co-director. Audio commentary by the historian, and you get interviews with the producer and an original theatrical trailer. So you don't get a lot of stuff, but like I said, I'm pretty sure this has gone out of print or is going out of print. If I'm wrong, I'm sure you'll comment and say, yeah, buddy, you can buy that anywhere. Nah, I don't think so, because I ended up getting this. There was a guy on Macari. Okay, so I went originally with eBay, and I sent a couple of offers out, and the people were like, nope, not doing it. I believe it was like they wanted like $40 or $35, something like that, and I was like, no, they weren't doing it. They weren't having it. They knew what this thing was going up in price. And then there was a guy at Macari that I sent him an offer. I want to say for $26 and change or whatever, and he jumped on it and he grabbed it, and I was like, okay, and I thanked him. Originally it was one of these things where I think he wanted $30 for it, but I sent him a thing. I'm like, I'll give you $26 for it, and then you're gonna charge me $3 for shipping or something like that. So, and he's like, originally it was like, no, I'm trying not to mess up the story. I want to say maybe I sent him 25, and he sent me a thing back saying 26, and I was like, okay, because it was only $1, and I'm like, okay, thank you, and he's like, okay, thank you too, and then I ended up getting it for under $30, which made me happy, and still $30. I mean, I've been spending a lot of money on Blu-rays lately and DVDs and well, actually not so much DVDs. I'll tell you right now, my Dollar Tree hunts have been terrible because all they have is DVDs now. And nothing again. Hey, $1 DVD is $1 DVD. Let's get this straight. It's worth the money. But the problem I have and I'm having is I'm upgrading everything to Blu-ray. Okay, I'm some stuff I get on 4K, but mostly I'm upgrading things to Blu-ray. So I buy something from the Dollar Tree that's $1, and then next thing you know, I like the movie, and then I'm upgrading what I just spent for $1 and now it's costing me $6 or $7 to upgrade to Blu-ray because I like it so much, and I want the Blu-ray because it matches up with the whole setup I have here. And I'm reaching hoarder levels, my friends. I'm at a hoarder. I am surrounded by thousands of media, and I'm eventually I'm going to be pushed out of my room here. This is not going to be. And I say what you see behind me is just nothing. If I was to give you another viewpoint, you'd be mind blown. Okay, but it's hoarder level. I mean, literally, there should be a guy that comes in here and says, "Hey, listen, we got to get rid of this, this, and this," and I'd be like, I'd be like those people in those horror movies, like the horror TV shows. You want to take away my stuff? No, sir, you're not taking away my stuff. No, no, no. You need to go. You need to go. But no, sir, you're a hoarder. No. I'm not a hoarder. I'm a collector. That's what I am. No, I'm a hoarder. I'm a mess. I'm a mess, and I keep doubling up and tripling up, and 6 different versions of Clockwork Orange, and 10 different versions of Willy Wonka, and 6 different versions of Star Trek, and I mean, I'm looking around here, and I could literally see like ridiculous amounts of different versions of Harry Potter. Okay, let's talk about Harry Potter. I got Super Deluxe, Deluxe Edition, Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, ridiculous. Okay, I like Harry Potter, but this they're coming out with a train. I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy the train. I'm like, I had to stop myself. I was like, what are you going on your mind? What do I need a train for? I don't need no train. I digress.
How dare you enter?
Now, get ready for the ball!
I'm not scared. Maybe you need a timeout.
Anyway, Deranged. So I bought on Blu-ray. I bought on Blu-ray because I wanted to upgrade, and now I can actually take that Motel Hell, and because I already own Motel Hell Steelbook and the Motel Hell Blu-ray, both from Scream Factory. I already have them, so now I got this DVD up there because I was hanging on to Deranged. But now that I have Deranged, am I saying it right? I was like, I've been talking about this thing. If I'm saying the wrong thing, I'm losing my mind. Now I can get rid of I'm not gonna get rid of them. Let me I don't get rid of my DVDs. I bin them up, boxed them up, because when I started collecting, I got rid of all of my VHS tapes, and I've been kicking myself ever since. So I will not get rid of my DVDs. I bin them up. I put them in a bin. I catalog them. I put them in a bin, and then I pile them up in the closet, and that's what's been going on with those. But now I can get rid of that DVD size thing and put Deranged in its place. And I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch it. This is definitely not one to watch with the kids. This is not even one to watch with a wife. This is one that you watch. You shut your door. You lock the door. You shut the light off. You pour yourself a nice drink. You sit down and watch it, and you just like, what I just watched.
We eat the pig and then together we burn! Burn! What you talking about, Satan?
What a mess. This was a mess, and I loved it. I love this mess, and that's how I feel about this. So, Deranged, I think it's going out of print. It's a Kino. Check on Kino's site. I'm pretty sure it's not there anymore. Check on eBay. You can see the prices are going up. Check on Amazon. You can see the prices are going up. Had to grab it before it went too much out of control, and I end up spending $100 for the thing, like I've been doing lately for other titles. Like I just got done with The Dirty Work for $90. Wow, I'm going a little cuckoo on my collecting. Cuckoo.
Up and away! A cuckoo, a cuckoo!
So with that said, my friends, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I will see you